What are you reading? Excellent choice. That's a really good book. I really liked it too. Where are you going? The gym? Oh, you're going to Professor Reed after his classes? You totally should. He's very passionate about his interests. And he's got great book recommendations. Wait, I'll walk with you. I need to go to the bathroom. I must say, Bunky, you have good taste in literature. I see you reading books that I really enjoyed as well. As many others, I have had some recommendations from Professor Reed. Although I currently am more invested in the biology books that I can borrow from Professor Miller. She's so nice. You know what she told me? Once I get out, she has some connections that can help me get into the biology field that'll show me the ropes. Right? That'll be so nice. She told me to keep working hard, and she'd see if she could help me. Well, here's my stop. Good luck. Let me know if he says something interesting.
Honestly, I don't know who to trust anymore. I know that the other board members will snitch on me whenever I say one funny word. I don't know about the guards either. Hell, I don't even know if I can trust you two at this point. The uncertainty and paranoia are just eating away at me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn this into a therapy session. It's just hard not to really have a place where I can talk about my worries.
Don't apologize. It's understandable that you feel that way. Always having to be on guard is exhausting.
It really is. For the longest time, I just plowed through it. I told myself that it would all be alright if I just kept going. But I don't know how long I could keep telling myself that. I don't know.
Can you not contact her and ask to speak with her? That this situation is unbearable for you?
I wish. I know exactly how she will react. Amelia, I can also put you in a normal prison if that's what you prefer. If I'm not mistaken, our father raised us to keep going no matter what. We're not quitters. There's no negotiating with her. Olivia gets what Olivia wants. It's never been different than that. There's a reason why I'm here, if she's on top of the business bossing everyone around.
If I may be so curious, what happened that landed you in this position?
I don't know if I should talk about that.
You, of course, don't have to. I was just thinking that maybe help a little to share your burdens with someone. Keeping it all to yourself must be heavy to carry.
I can speak for myself when I say that I handle all information with care. I would never say something that was told in trust.
As do I, especially when it's sensitive information like this.
I've heard that before. Many broke under Olivia's pressure, though.
She doesn't have to find out. And like I said, you don't have to tell us.
Ah, fuck it, I have to tell someone. I will keep it very brief. The less you know, the better it is. Our father passed away a couple years ago. He wanted us to run his business together, but Olivia wanted it for herself. She framed me for a crime that put me in here. She gave me a choice, either run this prison or go to a normal one. So, here we are.
That sounds like it was very rough. I'm sorry to hear that you went through that. And condolences with the loss of your father.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I knew how she could be, but I never took her for someone that would go to these lengths to get what she wants. She's truly a horrible person.
Is there any foresight of you getting out of here?
Not anytime soon. Even if Olivia doesn't have the reins in hand, my sentence still stands. I tried to prove my innocence, but to no avail.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I'm just trying to make the best of my time here.
Well, just know that if you ever need someone to talk to, my door is always open.
Mine is too.
I really appreciate that. Thank you both so much for listening to me.
Of course, it's the least we can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
You two are very kind. I should go back to my duties. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good evening.
You too. What are you doing here? How long have you been standing there? Don't you know this area's off limits after the last classes are over? Well, you cannot be here after 4 p.m. Do you have an appointment with him? Then you have no business being here. How long have you been standing there? Answer me. And how much did you hear of that conversation? I have to know how much you heard. It's very important, okay? Listen, there will be no punishment, but I have to know what you heard. Come with me. This is my office. No one can hear us here. Tell me. Okay, so you basically heard the whole conversation. Oh my god, okay. I really cannot say anything. Promise me that you will not tell anyone. If word about this gets out, I'm so screwed. Not only me, but you as well. In the best possible case, we both get transferred to a normal prison. Worst case scenario, either or both of us get buried under this prison. This is not something to treat lightly. This is about the safety of ourselves and others. I know you're bad at lying, but you cannot tell this to anyone. You have to be convincing. To everyone. That includes Kat. Oh, please, you think I believed you for a second when you said you just walked up to Professor Reed's classroom? You cannot lie, trust me. Listen, I'm sorry that I'm treating you so harshly, but you have to understand the situation. I'm glad. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Do me a favor and pretend like this never happened. That you never heard anything. Just go back, follow your classes, do your activities. Please. Thank you. Before you go, next time, make sure you have an appointment with a professor if you want to go visit him after class. Thank you. You may leave now.
Inmate, you're not supposed to be in these hallways. What are you doing here? Well, classes ended almost an hour ago. Maybe they haven't told you yet, but you cannot be in these hallways after classes. You're supposed to go
It's all right, Officer Ashford. I was expecting to see the student.
Professor Reed, you of all people should know that...
I forgot to write her a permission paper. That's my honest mistake. I'll make sure to pay more attention to it in the future.
Professor Reed, you cannot simply forget to write a permission paper. You know that the rules are in place for a reason.
I do. I will make sure it doesn't happen again.
Very well.
Please leave the door open. Prison policy. No need to thank me for that. You mentioned earlier that you wanted some book recommendations, so I had a feeling that you would stop by. In the future, please let me know ahead of time so we don't get in trouble again. They made it a new rule that students can't linger around the hallways. I think it's safe to assume that they failed to inform you about that. I will tell the higher-ups about this. No need to get unnecessary write-ups. To forget about that for a moment, What can I do for you? There are a lot of books in the library. They did not hold back on getting the best titles. Would you like for me to share my recommendations? Wonderful. Please accompany me to the library so I can show you a couple. What kind of books are you looking for? I like your open and curious attitude. I generally ask that question to narrow down the selection. There are books that are easy to read, but there's also the books that are pretty tough to get through. Not to mention the books that make you think for some time. Isn't it just fascinating how words on paper can make you feel such strong emotions? I've always had a special interest in books and the art of literature. What about you? I hear it more often. When people are out of prison, they don't have time to read. Once they get in here, they don't have other things to do, so they pick up books. I regularly get students asking for book recommendations. Alright, let's see what they have on the shelves right now. If you like books that have a thrilling storyline, then I would pick either of these. This author really knows how to keep the readers on their toes, and how to keep the thrill in the story. No matter what you think will happen next, I will guarantee that you won't expect most plot twists. Pick this book if you like more heartfelt stories. I have read a lot of books in my lifetime, but this one is one of the few that truly struck my heart. Another one like that is this one. This has elements of war. However, there are heavy elements of trust, betrayal, and despair. Just seeing how the most rough of circumstances show people's true colors. Do you like a bit of philosophy in books? Well, in that case, my last recommendation is this one. I will have to admit that the beginning is a bit tough to get through, but once you get through it, there's so much to think about. Do you think you can get started with these books? Wonderful. Officer Ashford should be patrolling around the main area, so let her know if you borrow any books. Do you have any other questions as of now? Then I will get back to my work. I'll see you in class next week. Have a good evening.
Yes. Is it just those two books? Okay, let me make a quick note of that. Is this your first time borrowing books from the library? Okay, so you don't have any other books already in your possession? For example, in a classroom somewhere or in your cell? That's good. Please try to return the books within the next 2 weeks so other inmates have a chance to read them as well. Is there anything else? Okay. Enjoy your books and have a good evening.
Funky. Well, that took a while. I see you found some books. Can I see? Interesting. I may have to borrow some of these as well, once you've read them. Did Professor Reed give you a lot of suggestions? Oh, that's nice of him. Too many recommendations could make you indecisive. I agree. He's really nice in general.
Hello, ladies.
Leah, hi.
What's going on here? Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're just discussing the books that she got from the library.
Ooh, can I see? Those are some good titles. You got good taste. Oh yeah, Professor Reed has wonderful taste in books.
How are you, Leah?
I'm good, just chilling. I saw you sitting over here and thought I'd just say hi. Is this your new bunkie?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Leah. I share some classes with Kat. We've been in here together for a while already. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to talk about that.
It's alright. What have you been up to?
Just, doing classwork. I've also started working out more. Thought a little more muscle wouldn't hurt. I know. The gym here is pretty good. They have a lot of equipment. I'm assuming you work out as well then? That's awesome. Maybe we can work out together soon. Nice. Working out together is more fun anyway. I assume you won't join us, Kat?
No, thank you. I'll keep to my books.
I knew it. Is it okay that I join you two for dinner?
Yeah, of course. Feel free to.
I think they're about to serve dinner, actually. So let's go. That way, maybe after we can work out together. That's the plan then. Come on, 2 more. You got this. Push through it. 1 more. Come on, 1 more. There we go. Very good. That overhead shoulder press always makes my shoulders burn like crazy. Do you feel it? Good. Girl, I'm telling you, do these twice a week and you get killer shoulders. No, not literally. Otherwise, we'll never leave this place. I don't know about you, but I do have the intention to get out at some point. Alright, after this, we should do lat races. Those are so humbling. Whenever you think you're strong, lat races will prove you otherwise. I've heard that people can train for years, but still be stuck in the same weight. That's insane, right? Okay, let's do 1 more of the shoulder press. Very good, keep going.
You, inmate,
Wait, is she talking to us?
drop those weights.
Who, me?
No, not you. Her. Amelia has requested to speak with you.